Morning YouTubers, and welcome to Weaste Allotments. I've got several clips I want to show you in this episode of what's been happening through the week, starting off with Sunday with the chickens. So let's get down there now and have a look at the chickens and see what we did. Hi guys, welcome to Chicken Cam. I've just took 2 inches of the top soil out of this chicken pen, and I've added 5 inches of wood chip, and as you can see the girls are kicking around in it and scratching and looking for bugs and basically having the time of their lives. Even Gemma over there, she's not scared. She's actually come out to the front. She normally never comes out. She's always underneath that coop. Very scared she is. All the others, they jump all over me. But her, nope, she runs a mile. Unless there's food, and then she's the first there. She's the first there for food. She's the first in at night time, and she's the last out in the morning. She makes sure all the other girls come out first, and then she comes out. Never stops eating. Honestly, I just threw half a lettuce in there for them, and they've about 2 minutes ago, and it's all gone. As you can see, they're tunnelling away there. I think there's about 5 inches I've put in before you get back down to the base of the pen. As you can see, they're all feeding stuff in the faces. Plenty of food in there for them. There's the water, all nice and full. I got 7 eggs out of these today. Got 8 chickens. There's one of them's not laid today. She's always the one what lays in the morning, so I'm just looking at the time now. It's what time? It's 12:30. There's one what lays, I should say, in the afternoon around about 2:30. So I'll probably come back and get that other egg around about 2:30. At the moment, I'm going home now and having my dinner. But this was someone asked me to show a couple of clips of the chickens, and as you can see, they're all quite happy. They're all clucking away. And I better count these little darlings, because there's one up there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, they're all there. None of them's escaped. And when they do get out, all I do is rattle a tin of food and they come running back. I'm getting out of here because they're covered in me in wood chip, the little buggers. So the chickens now have been taken care of. They're all done and dusted. The roof's done. The floor's been cleared. I've took all the old bedding out, and I can tell you that went like that. A friend of mine come down, took it all out for me. He took every last blade or every last bit of wood chip, and that's in his compost bin. And that's the only reason why he did it. He wanted the chicken manure. I'm not stupid. Get other people to do it. So yeah, he's got all the horse manure there, and he's horse manure, chicken manure. I'm getting ahead of myself now. So yeah, that was the chickens all taken care of. You get to see a clip there of the chickens doing really well, nice, fat and plump. 1 or 2 of them have been molting, so we've been getting an average of 7, 8 eggs. Well, we've been getting 8 eggs from time to time, but it's normally around about 7. So we can't eat that many, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, they're doing all right, and as you just saw there, the wood chips in now. That's decent flooring for them, and they do flourish on it, and they don't half like digging, as you saw there, covering me in bloody wood chip. So it was the next set of clips all took place on Monday. Now, I said in the last clip what we was going to do was come down. If there was any horse manure, we was going to cover the dahlias. Now, I'd already got some horse manure in a wheelbarrow there, but it was too wet, and I didn't want to put that on top of my dahlias. And a friend of mine said he would give me an hand, because I've took my ankle out really bad. Twisted it, slipping on the bloody paths, they're that dangerous. And so he brought me a couple of barrows over, and well, the clips what I'm going to show you now of the horse manure itself, that's when we come down onto the allotments and what we come down to. And then there's a couple of, I think there's a couple of clips of the horse manure going on to the dahlias, and then we take a look at the middle greenhouse, because we never even went in the middle greenhouse until we done it all, and then the shot what I got when we went in there. And now we remedied that, so I'm going to show you these clips now, and I'll be right back, guys. Well guys, in about 10 minutes mate of mine's going to bring me a couple of barrels of this over for putting on top of my dahlias. I can't do it at the moment. I just took my leg out, my left leg, the ankle, gone over on it, and well, he's going to bring me a couple over, so we're going to put a bit of that along top of the dahlias to protect them, because we should have done it a lot sooner, but we should have done it yesterday actually. This is the first frost today. As you can see, the frost here, it's pretty awesome. But anyhow, let's get over onto the plot and see what the frost has done over there. Well, we're just coming down onto my plot now. As you can see, frost. It's done its damage. You can see where it's started to crystallise the soil in this bed. Don't know if you can see there what it's done. Come down here, this is what we want to see. All the onions have all gone over. I knew this would happen, but don't worry, because the winter onions, and they'll come back stronger. The celery's took a bit of a knocking. That might be the end of that. Again, the garlic's again, that's took a bit of a knocking. And these cabbages don't look too clever neither, but 9 times out of 10 they will come back. Let's have a look along here. Even the paths are froze. All these well, there's nothing happening with the garlic in here, which is a bit of annoying, but they're the girls. They're doing alright, that's the main thing. And that wood chip that I put in there the other day has made it a lot easier for them to walk on. Right, as you can see in there, guys and girls, that's the parsnips, and they've gone over. And I did say we're going to be lifting them at the first frost, but before we do that, I'm going to get some horse manure and put it over the top of the dahlias, and that's the first thing I've got to do this morning. I'm waiting for a friend of mine to bring a couple of barrels over for me, and I'm just going to cover the tops of the dahlias, and that's another job done. So I'll be right back. What I'm going to do now is have a cup of coffee, come up here. Like I said, not even just walked on the place. The front part of the plot looks okay. Obviously there's nothing in the front part of the plot except for the strawberries, and they won't do no harm. And them poppies there, they might look like they're on the last legs, but I assure you they just come straight back after the frost goes. You might get 4 or 5 weeks of really hard frost and they'll be back up. Same with the onions and the garlic. But that's what my plot looks like at the moment. Frozen solid. So let's get on with putting some horse manure on top of these dahlias. Well, mate of mine's just brought me a barrel of that over. Should have given my bigger badders. We could have got 3 times as much in it, but never mind. We only need probably 2 small badders like that, and that's what I'm going to use to put over the top of me dahlias. It's still steaming as well. Right, let's get on with it. Well, as you can see, horse manure's been spread onto the dahlias. Where you see some horse manure, that's where you'll see a dahlia. They've all got labels what colours they are. In that bed there and that bed, so they've all got a coating of horse manure. So we don't need to worry about the dahlias anymore. I swore I saw a little robin then. Never mind, must be in my imagination. But we have got, just make sure, yep, bird feeder's got plenty of food in it, so they're not going to starve this winter. I will be putting the contents of the compost bin, the front compost bin, sorry about spinning the camera around so fast, that bin into these beds here to get rid of the compost, and then we can start chomping away at the shed, getting that started. I need to get I'm going to use the actual, should have stayed where I was, shouldn't I? I'm going to be using the compost bin as a place to cut all the wood. Makes sense, I suppose. Then we're going to have to level the ground out. It's going to take a bit of time. I might start on that there, just taking a few of these herbs out now and getting rid of them because they've gone over and they ain't going to come back. The bergamot's definitely not going to come back, and the pennyroyal and the bloody sorrel, they ain't going to come back. But I think we can get away with the marjoram and what else we got there, chamomile. Obviously the bay tree is going to be okay, and there's a few other herbs in there as well. I think golden origami, that's okay, that'll overwinter, I imagine. But then again, I might just take them all out and just leave the bay tree in, and we'll start again next year. We'll transplant the herbs into the greenhouse. But yeah, as you can see, all frost is everywhere. It was a real cold one last night. Right, let's get on with it. I've got other things to do. Well guys, we've just come into the middle greenhouse. We had a real severe bad frost last night on here. I mean, it got down to -6. I mean, the ice there's actually ice in these trays where the water's actually frozen. And as you can see, these are okay. And the tomatoes, funny enough, are still okay. The beans, some of them have started to wilt with the you know, with the frost, but they will pick up. Given enough time, they'll pick up, but they need to go out. I mean, they're over a foot high, these. Again, they should have gone out earlier, about 2 weeks ago. So we may even have to start them again. But turn around here and look at the disaster of the potatoes, guys. Yep, the frost really nailed these potatoes last night. The thing is, I was going to come down and sort the potatoes out. I was going to actually cover them up, but I was in Wigan until about 7 o'clock, so I couldn't get back in time, and I thought, is it worth it? Everything else has been taken care of. I thought, forget it, it'll be okay. I've come in here first thing this morning and the potatoes have succumbed to the frost. They've actually wilted right back now. I was thinking of putting some bubble wrap round them and seeing if that does anything. That's the last resort, is the bubble wrap round the pots. You never know, they may actually come back. I'm not holding out on it. It's like I say, it is December coming up to. It's only a week off December, so you know. And as you can see, as they're actually dropping as I'm talking here. I mean, if you give them a shove, they'd fall over. but they don't survive. What we'll do is we just clear them all out, and we can get to grips with all these pots, emptying all these pots outside, and tidying this greenhouse up. I need to get all these sheets cleaned, and for next year. So yeah, it's very sad with the potatoes, but what do? You can't. I mean, it's one of them things, isn't it? Well, I'm going to try and put some bubble wrap round them right now, so I'll be right back, guys. Well, guys, there's the bubble wrap. Whether it does makes any difference or not, I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. But I just put the bubble wrap over these ones as well to protect these. So be right back, guys. Yes, what a bloody nightmare. All everywhere completely frozen. Water butts frozen. Even the chicken water butt was frozen. Now the easiest way to get around that is putting glycerin, only a spoonful, and stirring it into the water. You don't go crazy with it. No, it's not nitro glycerin. Sorry, I should not laugh. When I laugh, it starts my chest off, and that's a silly thing to do. But never mind. So oh God, what's that, guys? What you gotta do to live? Yeah. So, like I said, the glycerin stops the water from freezing. It works up to about -6, -7, then even that starts to freeze. So, yeah, we come down to that. Everywhere was frozen. We managed to put the horse manure on top of the Dahlias. Then we goes in the greenhouse and boom, everything took an hammering. It was -5, -6 in there. Even the trays, if you saw there in the clip, was actually frozen. So we had to take the seedlings out of the trays and empty the trays. And you've seen what the potatoes look like. They looked like it was on the last legs. We put poly sheets over everywhere. Not poly sheets, bubble wrap all over everywhere. So I've not been in there today. We will probably go down there and have a look later on, but actually it wasn't today. I'm jumping ahead of myself now. I've not been in there for 2 days, believe it or not, so I don't know what they look like. We will be going in there later on after this clip, and I'll be having a look to see what's happening. But yeah, the next day, on the Tuesday, totally different. We come down here, and what did we come down to? Well, have a look at these clips here, guys. Well, guys, yesterday it was frozen solid. Everywhere was like it was some sort of ice palace. Today it is flooding everywhere. Well, I've got a little bit of flooding. It's not major, but it's just in these 4 beds here. You see, I've only had this front part of the plot about 2 years now. The back part, the reason why that's all free from the water is because it's well worked and well drained soil. I need to still work on these beds here, and this flooding is caused because of just about 14 inches down there. You've got a water table, which the water can't penetrate. You see, there's a thick layer of clay, and once the water gets to that level, it's got nowhere to go. And then obviously water starts to rise, and this is what you get. Now this will drain away in the next 20. If it stopped raining now, this would be gone in probably a couple of hours, and it drains into these paths here, which are all kept clear for that reason. What happens is, underneath these stones is a big thick pipe where the water drains into it. And then over near that shed over there is a big drain. It drops about 16 foot, and that's where the water drains into. As you can see on this side, you see how it drops down there to the water, to the actual path. so it is draining off, but like I say, underneath there, about 14 inches deep, is clay. So this is what we're working with. I need to mix some sand into this in next year, and obviously we'll put some more compost and what have you into the bed and build it up. But there you go. It is winter after all. We had this first frost yesterday, as you saw in the clips, and we've even got a little bit of water here, which isn't really bad. It doesn't get any worse than this. Just a little bit of flooding there, but the shed is lifted up about an inch off that particular. As you can see, this is like a step there where it's actually set up an inch, and the water does drain away pretty fast from here, so it's not as if it's I have any problems with the shed here, the drainage. But you know, it doesn't help when it's been raining now for 24 hours solid. It's just let up now. I mean, it's been raining constantly all day, and like it was doing the same thing all night. Yet the day before, it was it got down to -5. It was everywhere was frozen. The chickens' water feeder was frozen. It was a real nightmare. So right, let's get back up to the middle greenhouse, and we'll tell you what's happening in the next video. Be right back, guys. Flooding, yeah, it was bad. It'd been raining for 24 hours solid again. Now, my back bed's no trouble, they don't flood because the soil's been well treated, and it's the drainage is there and everything. The front part of the plot, now I've only had it a couple of years, so I've not been able to work them beds as much as I would have liked to. I wanted to put more sand into the beds to make them, you know, lighter and what have you. Now we've got the drainage there where the paths have actually got drains, big tubes what run right down the length of the plot on both sides. Then they come to a T-junction at the bottom of the plot, and then they drain into a big storm drain, as I was saying. But even that couldn't help the front beds from flooding. Now, about 15 inches down there, it's just pure clay. And I all that soil that I've put in there, I've actually put in over a couple of years and worked in. And obviously it takes more effort to free the soil up. And I reckon in another year I'll be right on top of it. But yeah, the flooding, it was in four of the front beds. Now I can tell you, it stopped raining for about 2 hours and it drained away. But you know, it does drain away, but it's there, and I need to take care of that. But yeah, we come from one extreme to the other. So I did say I was going to show you the parsnips. We're lifting the parsnips out and doing them. So I'm not going to take them all out. I'm just going to take a couple out and see what we've got. Well guys, this is it. We're going to lift that frame up now. We're going to see what these parsnips are like. I've got no idea, and we'll have a look at a few of the carrots as well. We're only going to lift a couple. We don't need to lift them all. I'm just so curious to see what we've got. So here we go. Unbelievable. It's like someone's already been in there and took one. As I figured, it's sort of it's forked slightly. It must have hit a stone, that one, but look at the size of the, I mean, it's solid. It's a fairly big one. Bit shame about where it's forked. We'll clean that up in a bit. Let's have another one. Lift another one out. Again, they seem to have fought so slightly. I don't know if you can see that, but I mean they're all right, I suppose. We've not got a straight one yet. Let's lift one more. Well, they seem to be fat, but stumper, that one. Now, I put that down to the reason why they fought like that is because the way I chitted them. But I mean, they're solid and they taste really nice. Then. Right, let's have a look at some of the carrots. See what the carrots are like. These are them very small, fat, stumpy carrots. They're not done very well. I'm going to have a quick taste of them. But, you know, I say I've not been in there for about 3 months. Girl's getting all excited there. Yeah, they taste alright, very nice. Nice and sweet. So, there we go, guys. There's another row here, hang on. That's another type of carrot. Again, they're not them big carrots, them small ones, what you forget the name of them, but they're actually, they grow no bigger than that, but they grow fatter. But you know, not bad. So we've got some carrots, we've got some parsnips. What we will do is clear that bed out shortly and get the beetroot and what have you in there. So yeah, that was the parsnips. What we're going to do, we'll clean them up and show you what they look like when they're cleaned up. Well, YouTubers, there's one decent parsnip, but all the others are like twice the size of that, but they're only short, like that one there. I mean, so what they made out in length, they've made in girth. Oh, hang on. So what they not made in length, they made in girth, if you like to say. Steady on. But yeah, that's parsnip, and that's a whopper. It's about 4.5–5 inches across, that thing. Well, whopper. So there we go. There's sorry about the dodgy cameras shaking there. So they're the parsnips, and these are let's try a couple. These are them carrots what go like a little ball. We've got plenty of them there. So that's it. That's the reveal. I hope you enjoyed the digging up of the parsnips. I wasn't too sure of what I was going to get, but there we go. So we're going to end it here, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now. Well, there you go, guys. Them parsnips, absolutely fantastic. Carrots, not so much, but I never thinned them out. I just piled them all in, and we've only took a few out. I didn't want to take them all out. Can't eat that many. Yeah, they were alright then. And once I clear the old bed entirely, we're going to be putting the probably put the beetroot in there, and that netting will protect them from the frost, hopefully. Could have frosted the netting before it hits them. It's just a matter of what it does to the ground, how it freezes the ground up, and how tall the actual beetroot is what I put out, and the collies. So you know. And then we've also got to sort these broad beans out as well. And blow me, I couldn't believe them tomatoes in that the middle greenhouse is still there. I would have thought they was the first to go. But there you go, that's the parsnip. So that only brings me to the last bit, and that's thanking everybody for watching the video and subscribing to the channel. And just a little reminder then, and I think it's tomorrow or the next day, competition will be finished and I'll post up the results. And like I say, don't forget guys, all I need is your name, your address and your postcode. PM me, and your seeds will be on the way. And I wish everybody good luck with that competition. And obviously there's going to be a lot of disappointed people there, but don't be disappointed because we'll be doing a lot more competitions over the up and coming months. So I'll keep you posted in the next. Probably, I'm not too sure when it is. I think we've got about another day, maybe 2 days to go on it. And yeah, we'll do the competition just for the competition. So like I say, once again, good luck. I'll see you all real soon. Bye and thanks for watching. Bye for now.